America needs trucking today more than ever. Hey, Arctic family and friends, thank you once again. If you guys are new to our YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if this information has been helpful as we do these series on trucking and the coronavirus, go ahead and give that video a like, share it, all right? There's a lot of information that we as leaders in the trucking community want the general public to understand, because today I want to talk about how important the American truck driver is for surviving this coronavirus pandemic. So here we go. The situation is rapidly changing. A week ago when we released our last video, the Big Ten basketball tournament had just decided to cancel. The NCAA tournament was still on, but was going to be played without anybody but parents in the stadium or in the arenas. Everything began to rapidly change. And I'll tell you, a week ago, it felt like I got an email, I got a text message, I got some piece of information about every 5 minutes all day long with some sort of an update on the coronavirus and the measures that the state of Ohio was taking to begin slowing the spread. The term that we're all hearing is flatten the curve. Flatten the curve, right? We don't want to overwhelm the hospitals and the medical community with too many people sick at one time. And so as we practice social distancing, as we close schools, as we close movie theaters, as we close fitness facilities, and as we ask people to limit their interactions and to only travel and interact with others in situations that are absolute necessities, we are going to slow the spread of the coronavirus. So things have been changing at a lightning speed, at a breakneck speed over the last week. Today is Thursday, March the 19th. Thursday, March the 19th. Just 2 days ago, Pennsylvania closed all of their rest areas. And I'll tell you what, if you want to see Mike Durst and Richard Durst be upset, go ahead and close rest areas and tell truck drivers that they don't have any place to park or use the bathroom. We were both immediately responding, attempting to contact the governor of Pennsylvania. The governor's office was not taking any phone calls. I submitted a complaint online. Mr. Durst was able to contact someone, I believe in the Department of Transportation with Pennsylvania. We attempted to get word to those that were making decisions in the state of Pennsylvania that this was a very bad decision and a very anti-truck decision. They want trucks to bring food to their empty grocery store shelves, but they don't want to provide our drivers and other drivers with the facilities necessary for personal hygiene and rest. So we reached out to the Ohio Trucking Association. The Ohio Trucking Association reached out to the Pennsylvania Trucking Association. We were working in the background as much as possible. We're not super influential as a company of 80 trucks, but we know people, we know a lot of people, and we tried to reach out to anybody and everybody that we could. Number one, to correct the decision that Pennsylvania made, but number two, to try and stop other states from making this ridiculous decision when truckers are on the front lines of helping our country get through this coronavirus pandemic. You can't turn around and tell them that they don't have a bathroom to use. So I know that the ATA has been in communication with the White House, and just today, Pennsylvania announced 2 days after the closures that they are reopening 13 of the 35 rest areas. Is that perfect? No, it's far from it, but it is something, and we're going to continue pushing for those rest areas to be reopened so that our truck drivers who are working harder than ever can get the appropriate rest when it is time to shut down and get some sleep. America needs trucking today more than ever. Obviously, there have been huge moments in the history of our country, natural disasters where once again truckers have come to the rescue. And this is just another opportunity for truck drivers to shine. I want to let you know that the American public today will see and will understand in a greater way than ever how important our truck drivers are. Because when the shelves are empty, you're the ones that are moving the products that they need, that they want, that they are worried about. You're the one bringing the baby formula, bringing the milk, bringing the meat, the eggs, the toilet paper, the hand sanitizer, all of the medical products, all of the things that our truck drivers move throughout the United States are so essential. Fuel for everyone's personal automobiles. It all comes thanks to truck drivers. And today, many of you are choosing to continue to work, to press on, to be reasonable, to be cautionary, but you take pride in your work and you understand that this is an opportunity to help keep our country from spiraling into total chaos. There's some rumors around on Facebook and people are saying we should do a shutdown and that would really prove to people how important we are. What that would do is turn our country into a violent mess. If we thought people were going crazy already about toilet paper, if drivers around the country stop moving freight, that is a very, very dangerous thing. I had a driver tell me the other day, well, you're just a trucking company and you just want to keep the wheels turning. Listen to me. Listen from my heart. Obviously, as a company, we want to be profitable, but we want to help take care of our country. And it is tough to be in an industry where you are underappreciated until people figure out how desperately that they need the service you provide. And so to the truck driver of America, I want to say thank you. I hope that the general public will understand in a greater way how important you are. I hope that they will let you merge when your signal is on. I hope that they will slow down. I hope that they will stop texting. I hope that they will behave respectfully around trucks. I hope that they will thank a truck driver next time instead of flicking you off and telling you that you're number one because you happened to be driving responsibly going 65 miles an hour on the freeway. So we understand that the general public doesn't get it, how important drivers are normally. And I hope that this is an opportunity for people to really have a change in perspective. They understand how important doctors are. They understand how important nurses are. They understand now, since they're homeschooling their kids, they understand how important teachers are. And I hope and pray that they will understand and respect the work that drivers do every single day. While they are quarantined at home, drivers are out there continuing to move food all across the country so that those grocery stores have something to sell, so that your pantry at home has something to grab and to eat. So at Arctic, what are we doing here at Arctic Express? We are refrigerated food haulers, and business volumes are through the roof because grocery stores need to restock those shelves. We don't know how long panic buying is going to continue, but we are trying to provide the service necessary to move that food from production facility to distribution center. And the government has issued an opportunity for some hours of service exemptions. I want to tell you that at Arctic Express, we're going to continue to follow the normal hours of service. The exemption language is not clear. It is not certain whether what we do classifies as emergency restocking, and a truck driver has a very, very long work day to begin with. We want you to get your rest. We want you to be safe as you roll down the road. We are not looking for an opportunity to start running 15, 16, 17 hours. We are going to follow the normal hours of service guidelines. We want you to get good rest when it is time to take your 10-hour break. And we will have heavier freight volumes because the product is needed, and we're going to continue to respond to that as much as we possibly can. Coronavirus continues to be basically the thing in the news. And again, I want to say to drivers, whether you're a part of the Arctic family or not, thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for your diligence. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for your courage to continue to drive, and even while things are shutting down around you, for continuing to forge ahead, because you are keeping the country together. I say that with all seriousness. This is a pivotal time for drivers around the nation to continue to do what you do. And I hope that the general public gets it. I hope that they see and they understand in a greater way how important our truck drivers are. So thank you, whether it's in the Arctic fleet or any other fleet in the US, whatever you are hauling, whatever you are doing, thank you for being you. Be safe, wash your hands, take all the precautions that you can, and we will get through this, guys, together. Thanks.